As you know, organizational change is necessary. It's necessary for growth, innovation, even sustainability. However, implementing change, well, that isn't about simply deciding what must be done and announcing it to your team. As a leader, you must go deeper by answering a critical question. Why? Why are you making the change? And here's why understanding why matters. Human wiring plays a significant role in how individuals respond to change. Now, for people naturally wired towards certainty and information, unexpected changes can provoke resistance, confusion, even outright refusal. These individuals thrive on understanding the logic and purpose behind actions. And when you take the time to explain why change is necessary, you create alignment, clarity, and buy-in. In my book, Me, Myself, and Why, The Secrets to Navigating Change, I underscore that when you fail to address the why, you risk alienating a key segment of your team, leading to poor morale, increased turnover, and ultimately failed initiatives. Conversely, when you articulate the purpose behind the change, you invite collaboration and commitment. So, the key to explaining why is to connect it to the outcomes that also resonate with your audience. A one-size-fits-all explanation won't suffice because each team member processes information differently. Now, in addition to explaining the why, you should tailor your communication. For analytically wired individuals, use data and logic to support the change. For relationship-driven team members, focus on the human impact and shared values. 2, tie the why to tangible outcomes. Highlight the possibilities that the change will lead to for the organization, for the team, and for individuals. And 3, repeat and reinforce the message. Communicating change is not a one and done. Reinforcement builds certainty. Use multiple channels to also format and ensure clarity. Couple of examples. Let's say you have to implement new technology. Well, a manufacturing company wanted to adopt a new project management platform. Now, initially, the leadership team announced only the what, the new platform, and the how, the training schedules. Well, employees pushed back. They questioned why they needed to abandon those familiar tools. The leadership recalibrated their messaging, and they explained to the team why the change was occurring. The old system couldn't scale with their company growth. The new platform would streamline processes, would reduce errors, and save hours of repetitive work. See, by connecting the why to benefits for employees, less stress, and more efficiency, the leadership turns skeptics into advocates. Another example, a shift in strategic direction. A retail chain shifted its focus from brick and mortar to e-commerce. Well, employees, particularly those in physical locations, felt threatened and uncertain about their future. So the CEO took the transparent approach and hosted town halls to explain the strategy. And it sounded something like this: the why. Consumer behavior was shifting rapidly toward online shopping, and adapting was necessary to remain competitive. Explained what it would lead to: growth opportunities in e-commerce and investments in reskilling employees for digital roles. See, this clarity reassured employees and positioned the company as forward-thinking. And there's science behind explaining the why. Research supports the effectiveness of explaining the why during change. Studies published by the Journal of Organizational Behavior found that when leaders provide a clear rationale for change, employees are more likely to engage positively and exhibit higher levels of trust and motivation. So navigating change is more than getting from point A to point B. It's about enrolling others in a way that they are moved and motivated around the change. And leaders who align their strategies with human wiring by focusing on the why foster environments where employees feel valued and empowered. And when people understand the purpose of change and see the possibilities of what it leads to, they're more likely to commit to the journey. Now, to implement this approach in your leadership practice, reflect on your audience's natural wiring, craft a compelling why, and ensure that it not only aligns with your company values and priorities, but that others see something for themselves in their active participation in the change. Because ultimately, the secret to successful change isn't just explaining the what or the how, it's making the why resonate. I'm Lisa Minnini. Until next week, create a great life.